always get stuff next to Trent where he's
Yeah.
just like,
Here,
I need some
Trade
rooms.
with Steve.
Yeah, I need some rooms.
Trade with Steve.
Going on again.
Trade with Steve.
Gosh.
Oh,
this
man.
barrel chest just.
Yeah, just.
All right, are we done?
We're not done.
Are we done? Guys, this is the very last uncut of the series.
Number
And
50.
Number 50, yeah.
It's a bittersweet. Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Unbelievable.
Let's start it out how we started this whole thing. Let's start out with prayer. Guys, good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
absolutely.
Dear Lord, thank you so much for this adventure that we've been through, and it's just been life-changing for us, and we just want to thank you that you kept us safe through the whole thing, and you kept with our families, and you kept with our friends. We love you, and please be with us on our next journey. Amen.
Amen.
Guys, this may be the last one of the series, but we're not done.
No, we're not
no,
done. No, not by
By
any
a
means.
long
No.
shot. We have a lot of plans. We just spent the last 3 hours going over plans for 2018.
Exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Made a few phone calls. That was pretty
Oh
awesome.
man, yeah. I couldn't wipe a grin off my face thinking this is
gonna be
happen.
sweet.
Yeah.
This is gonna happen. Yeah, it was awesome. So what we're gonna do, guys, with this uncut, I know we have a ton of giveaways. We got the pack, we've got the binoculars, we've got the knife. No one can touch that. We've got crispy boots. We're gonna give all those away, but in this uncut, we want to just kind of make this special, and this is just gonna be. You don't have to throw it. Sorry.
It's terrible. You
Treat it gentle.
Throw him off a cliff.
Yeah.
Baby bird. Wow.
But what we want to do with this uncut is just make it about this whole journey that we've been through, and you guys have been through also, and just kind of do a reflection on the hunt and what it meant to us.
Yeah,
So,
favorite times, favorite moments,
Yes.
hunts, all of that. So we kind of all sat back, and it was like so hard to pick the favorite. I mean, it's like each day was like, yeah, I've got 5 things that I want to talk about. Hopefully you guys have had a chance to reflect on what this is all about. And I know in the last video we asked you guys to tell us what you guys were, and we're reading through the comments, and man, you guys, like, there's some things that I totally forgot even happened that you guys were naming off that were just amazing
It was
things.
fun to read back through some of those and be like, oh yeah, that happened, you know.
so what we're gonna do is today we're gonna go through the hunt and just a recap of the whole hunt, and then tomorrow we're gonna have a special standalone video, and we're gonna give away the crispy boots and the binoculars, the pack, the knife, everything. But we just kind of want to make this this episode kind of special for us. So let's get into it.
good.
Let me delve
Favorite
into the
moments?
black book. Trevor, you're
Favorite
first.
moments.
Favorite moments.
You're first.
One of my favorite moments was hunting with my brother Austin. You guys might know him as Throat Punch 34.
Or Team Carhartt.
Team Carhartt, you know, he's
There was a lot of names born that day.
I would have
Like sponsors.
I would have loved to be there
Oh
so bad.
gosh,
so
it was
bad.
awesome.
awesome.
You know, you guys know, haven't got to hunt with him much, but it was really fun getting to spend some time with him. And I'm glad you guys got to meet him too. We've done this all these years, and you guys got to.
You guys
my
get to see
brother
what
Austin.
we see 24/7, and it's awesome.
He's hilarious. So we'll show a couple clips, just kind of recapping that right now. Where's the first one?
On the shoulders, look like. I might shot a little high. Shake. It's only about 18 minutes. Oh, that's awesome. Woosah. Gotta remember the pressure points. I know. I felt like I was holding back for an hour. I saw Dad drop back and I could hear it. I go, screw it, I'm back too.
Did he fall right there?
Sounds like it.
Died in a sticker patch.
Probably.
He shot him twice.
I think I could have got an arrow through there, but I didn't know this getting blown. Well, he was behind that tree, and then he just walked out.
Was it perfect, clean broadside?
The first one, yeah, I think I just shot a little, maybe a hair high, because it was closer than I thought. I thought I did, but he didn't.
I didn't
act
even
like it.
hear
He
you.
just spun.
I didn't even hear you shoot the first time.
I shot, reloaded, and just let it fly again. Semi-automatic bow. Yeah.
This hunt brought to you by Carhartt. That happened fast.
Just every day I'm bugling.
Every day I'm bugling. I told you I was gonna call you right into your lap.
Too, I couldn't believe it. That is the smallest 3-point or 4-point you'll ever see, though.
Gonna be a tough pack. What the hell?
Trevor, who says you gotta go hiking and mountain biking? We just walk down roads and whack them. That's how we roll.
What do you do?
So we just walk gravel roads and whack and stack.
So, if you guys want some more of Austin, go to Instagram and follow him at throatpunch34.
Yeah.
I think it's throat punch underscore 34.
Yeah.
Full of laughs.
Steve, I've got you down next.
BMAX recovery.
on
It
his
was
bowl.
The Oregon Bowl.
that
Yes.
was an exciting,
Emotional.
afternoon for me because I had to go back to work for a couple days. So you guys were hunting, and I got the phone call that day that he had shot one.
Yeah.
And then it was that crazy
roller
blood-
coaster.
oh.
Yeah, the roller coaster, the blood trail, and everything, and
Yeah.
being up there, being part of that was super stoked for BMAC that night.
Heck yeah.
It was
So,
an
here's a
amazing
little bit
day.
about that hunt and the wrap.
Episode 4.
I knew how freaking sucky that is, dude. Good job, buddy.
BMAC.
You did everything right, dude. Kidding me? You did everything right. Dude, I'm speechless. I have always said this. If you're not learning something when you go out, you're doing something wrong. Every time we go out, we have an experience, we learn something, hopefully to make us better. This is a head scratcher for sure. That bull went uphill for 500 yards and then down another 500 yards. And he's dead. He's probably gone 1,500 yards after losing just gallons of blood.
You did it right, dude. Lord was on our side.
Good job. Oh my God. Good job, buddy. That's kidding me. Good job, man.
Congratulations, buddy. Congratulations.
This was one, man. This was a wild one. You're a bloodhound. This was a wild one. You are an absolute bloodhound.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Oh,
And we're
man.
back.
And we're back. Laughing amongst ourselves. Cody.
My number one, the whole deal. Coming to Oregon, we're thinking this is going to be impossible to kill some bulls.
Yeah.
And out of the gate, bam, 6 yards. Casey shoots a bull opening day. First day, day
First
one.
day.
of
Perfect
Land and
shot.
Free. And
Smokes him.
I mean, it was one of those. I just remember, I'm like, Casey, draw. And he draws back and he looks at me like,
Why are we drawing?
what are we doing here? Because there's no chance I'm going to shoot an elk.
It's a wall of
I'm
brush.
like- and I had him like move over to the left. Anyways, long story short, it's awesome right here. him falling, dude. The arrow sounded good. It was pumpkin.
Yeah,
Where'd you aim?
right here. His chin was turned this way, and I aimed just left of his chin. High, because we're shooting down. Wow. It's my first day rosy hunting, and I've hunted Rocky Mountain elk for probably 28 years. I've never had a bull come in like that.
Who would have thought you would have got a shot in here?
Oh my gosh, Cody. That was so awesome, dude. I've never been embarrassed by my height. But if I was 2 feet taller like Cody, it'd have been a lot easier. I can't see over half this stuff. I told Cody, I said, that'll be the only shot I have. He comes 6 yards. He came 6 yards.
I'm shaking.
What just happened?
We just called in a bull for Casey.
Oh, he's drawn. He's not anchored though.
I'm a casual draw.
Are you-
He's like draw. I'm like draw.
All
What?
right, fine. Are you
Draw noise?
Are you ranging? Yeah, this is how Oregon goes. You just draw your bow.
Nah, he smoked it, didn't
You shot. You didn't you? You dirty son of a sorry sack.
Don't you think we'd have been like yelling when we came into camp?
No.
I don't know. We've slow played
Slow
before.
playing.
Please, dear God. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's right there. Oh yeah!
Oh my gosh!
You dirty dog!
Slow play.
Give me a
Slow play, slow play. Oh.
day, no big deal. Oregon's easy.
And we're back.
That surprise thing, everyone was awesome. How everyone just erupted,
Yes.
you know, at the trucks in the dark. That was sweet.
That was the slow play. That was
Yeah,
the first
it was
slow play.
Slow
We
play.
slow play elk and the fact that we killed him.
All right, so my turn. And
Just cleared the floor.
why is everybody
Just clear it.
okay?
He has to have his book,
Yeah.
his power book.
It needs to stop.
I had him report
guys,
in
it
and tell
needs
me
to
their
stop.
favorite episodes. Trevor, you can speak now.
Yes. It's almost over.
Jeez.
I'm gonna cut that. All right. Now that I have the floor, my one of my big moments when we got to Wyoming, Corey Jacobson, 9-time world champion caller, and I said, "Hey, here's the deal. I'm calling for you. You can't call today." And he was just, I mean, I think it really, he didn't like that.
No, you said, I think the exact words, he was getting out of the truck and he's like, no, you're not taking your bugle tube. I
think that was maybe
here.
the-
And he's like,
Yeah, I think that was maybe the exact word.
what?
And then, hold on, it gets better. And then call a bull in for him to 21 yards, 18?
19, that frontal was like 19 yards.
Yeah, super.
Broadside at 22.
Refuses to shoot.
And he doesn't shoot it, which turned out to be a awesome moment in the end. He did the right thing, but at the same time, we've never passed up a bull.
No,
ever.
no.
Ever.
No.
Ever.
I think the best line of this whole series was, excuse me?
Excuse me.
Well, you guys had 4 tags to fill
Yeah.
in Wyoming.
8 days
In
of
eight
hunting.
8 days. And you're like, you passed up a what? A 5x6?
It was a giant. It was
Yeah.
a giant. It may or may not have been the biggest bull in Wyoming. I have no idea. It was big.
But we would have been shooting.
Like a fling fest.
Fling fest.
Yeah.
Anyway, here it is for you guys.
Yep.
Pull him right across through there. He's gonna want to get where he can see. Just don't have a great setup here, do you?
shoot him. That's the way I Excuse me?
I let him go. I let him go.
You let him what?
Grow.
Grow?
Go.
You gotta be kidding me, right? How many arrows you got in that quiver? It looks like all of them. You gotta be joking.
20 yards here.
Did he, I thought he would have been right on top of you. I'm like, he's gotta be close. That was awesome. That was cool. That's cool. Did it sound okay?
Average, you know. And for you, for an Oregon game.
For an Oregon.
Yeah, it was Rosie Hunter.
Yeah, just
I'm
Rosie
sure
Hunter.
that's what Roosevelt sounded like.
Yeah.
Close enough to convince.
Totally different. Roosevelt's twice that size.
That was great.
All right, and we're back.
So we passed on that.
Yeah, just like I think the analogy Trent said was where Michael Jordan invited you to play basketball at his
A pickup
court.
game?
Yeah, I
pickup
mean,
game.
it was
Yeah.
just like, you know, we get invited on this thing, and Dirk and Corey, I mean, they're two guys that we look up to more than any of amazing elk callers, because we pride ourselves on trying to call elk,
Yeah.
and those guys are the top of the top of the top, and just getting to hunt with those guys was pretty phenomenal, So, Trevor,
A little surprised you didn't shoot that bull though.
I know.
surprised?
Yeah, a little bit. Surprise.
Go.
Another highlight for me was taking my buddy Nate to go on an evening elk hunt. It's just one of those times where we'd never hunted together before. On an evening hunt, he calls me up, "Hey, what you doing?" "Nothing." And we both,
Oh, I'm tagged out.
yeah, we both call our wives and, you know, get the permission.
Baby bird.
You know, within a half hour, we're meeting up and going on a hunt for the first time ever. He's had his group of hunters. We've had our group of hunters. We've never communicated before. Just kind of been cordial with one another, but it was pretty neat to cross that barrier and just be like, okay, let's hunt this one of my spots, you know? I came and helped him out. Now, well, I would say we're hunting buddies for life. And it was pretty cool.
Guaranteed. He invited me to a toga party. We're pretty close.
You went to a toga party.
Pretty
now.
He
tight.
invited me. I couldn't make it. I couldn't make it because we were editing film for this. But a toga party.
Toga?
Yeah, we're close.
That's
Tight.
awkward.
Yeah, was it a toga party?
I know, it was an ugly sweater party.
Aren't those togas?
Whatever it was tight. Whatever it was.
It's Christmas. Okay.
Anyway.
You guys, my brother does not get out of this barn very much. Just so you know.
Just wrap things around yourself and invite yourself.
To top that though,
All right.
having that bull die on camera.
Oh.
That was
seeing
awesome.
them both
So
flip
cool.
their.
It was kind of incredible.
That was cool.
That was awesome
It was
footage.
really, really
Anyways,
good.
check it out. He's done. He's done, dude.
Okay. Why are we laughing when we come back
I
every
don't
single
know.
time? It's awesome.
It's-
This
it's
is
fun
awesome.
telling
This
these
is what it's
stories
about.
again.
Steve Schmidt Toyota Show.
Yes, sir. So,
Go ahead.
oh yeah,
Go ahead.
Montana in a hole was a
Schmidt show?
yeah. It was a fun. It was nothing against Schmidt. But it was awesome. He's
Yeah.
awesome. Nick
It was-
is a stud.
Yeah, and I'll just throw it out there. We'd never hunted with him before.
No, we never have.
Steve actually went up to Portland, and he said, "Jump in my rig." First time that you'd ever met.
First time we'd ever met. Yep.
Jumped in his pickup and said, "Okay, we're going to Montana."
Here we go.
And we became long-lasting
Yeah,
friends for life.
yeah, awesome.
I mean, those guys, They're awesome. They would give you the shirt off their back.
backs. Yeah.
100%.
Super positive
the,
guys. They are awesome, and I am so glad that we went on that adventure.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
so
yeah.
much
But
fun.
getting there was a mud fest or something?
Mudfest.
No, it was
Well,
the Baja
there was
show.
the
Baja.
pull out the Dodge.
Yeah,
and
pull
then
out the Dodge, then the Baja,
the pinball,
Baja.
mud everywhere.
Guys stuck?
Yeah.
I got you.
I'll pull you out.
Don't worry about it. 30 pull you out.
Tow rope.
Got 35s on the 468 down in the bottom end. I don't even know.
You have no idea what you're
Not
talking
even a
about.
clue.
Yeah.
Yeah, blinker fluid's full. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know, kind of thing. So yeah, it was a fun deal. It was a fun deal.
So the Baja adventure started when I think it was after the long day of chasing all those bugling bulls.
yeah.
We decided to head back to camp, and I think it was Jason that spotted the elk.
From like
Oh, yeah.
25
way
miles
across.
away.
yeah. What's Nick's first words? I
We-
got this.
Yeah, we got this. I got this.
Gideon.
Giddy. Yeah, something like that. I think it was something like that.
We jump in the Toyota, and away we
Mobbed
go.
it.
Away we
We
go.
Baha'd.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was unbelievable.
We got there in time, and the
did, we
coolest
did.
thing is, Nick lets out 2 cow
Calls, and the elk run the other way.
He just stampede away.
So they're gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember
that's
watching
awesome.
that. Jason's breathing relatively hard.
It was
We were
awesome.
running to try to
Unbelievable.
get to him by dark. Okay.
That was
here
Here it is.
What do we got, Steve?
Mr. Phelps spotted some elk coming out of a timber patch, and so now we are on the bomb mission to get over there and hopefully put a hunt on them.
First or last.
What?
Nothing. Nothing. We've got darkness upon us. Hopefully we get there in time. Oh boy.
You ever been in a pinball machine? I'm pretty sure this is what a pinball machine feels like.
Dude, they're right there.
They're right over that ridge. There's the finger tree right there.
And this is Nick's pickup. Okay. Cody's up.
He's still kind of working the black belt.
We will do Steve's Bowl.
Steve's bull. Cody's up.
So Colorado was an amazing experience with the Pure Elevation guys, and it was kind of one of the same dynamics. Like I've hunted with Steve a couple times blacktail hunting, but it was still kind of new who was what. We're kind of feeling each other out. So of course, when we split up the first time, it was like Steve's like, I'm going with Trent and Cody, and left his guys and
Just
did so, yeah. And so we literally started out that first morning chasing bulls everywhere, and we were just alternating bugle for bugle. So I think like on the second rotation through, by midday we were already on 3 different bulls, and Steve was up, and we literally heard a faint bugle, slipped in, cow called, he was gonna move down, and all of a sudden the bull was in his lap. Trent's filming, and it was just one of those few cow calls, bull just
Crept in quiet.
Yep, came in quiet. And first he draws back, bull stops, see him kind of bend down, sends one off into orbit. And it was like, oh no, you work for that one opportunity and it's gone, but yet you called one time, bull swirled in his steps.
awesome.
Trent's like, reload.
Stop cussing and reload.
He said a few words in orbit.
Please.
Yeah, we were going to
please.
do cow calls to replace it, but it was just a little awkward.
Too many cow calls.
Long story short, call him back in, shoot him, roller coaster again, thought he smoked him. It ends up, it was a tough scenario, had to wait it out, but yeah, in the end it was pretty awesome. So here's Steve's bull in Colorado.
There he is right there. Here he goes. Easy.
am I coughing so much? I think I honestly
Probably
have,
because you talk all the time.
I have
Yeah.
the black lung. I really do.
You have not mine.
BB
one
lung,
day in
the
your
BB
life.
lung.
It's
do.
imported.
It's
Take your
unbelievable. Take your hat off. All right. Anyways, and I'm still coughing. All right, I think I'm sick. Keep your distance.
Okay, I'm glad you told us now.
Thank
Yeah.
you now. After
So-
2 hours of
Jeez, hugging.
We never. Okay. And. Black book. All right. Make fun of it, Trevor. All you want.
Nothing
All
written
you
down.
want. This is the
Just
last
blank
one you
pages.
got to
Just
deal
blank
with.
pages.
You selfish. All right. Okay, guys. Well, another thing that stuck out to me is when I was thinking back on the whole trip was with the Pure Elevation crew, we did a thing, and I think Steve started it. Like right when we started at a camp, the very first day, we kind of walk, and Steve's like, pro tip number 300 or 3,478. Never walk behind the shooter if you want to shoot the bull first, or something like that. I'm like, what? What? Yeah. And so from then on, it was pro tips after pro tips. We had a ball doing it, and so here's a couple pro tips that you guys could probably use in the field.
Pro tip number 462, if the wind isn't going quite your way, you just gotta walk that direction while you blow, and then it looks like it's going that way now. You have to walk faster than the wind. That's all you gotta do. Try that next time you're out in the field.
Pro tech tip number 1,336. If your buddy screws up an easy chip shot at a bull elk, you can take the Phelps bugle and you can beat him as hard as you can.
What are you saying?
Huh?
Nothing.
What are you saying? No. Oh. Tech tip number 286. If you drop your reed on the ground, turn on your water, flex your back, and you can actually flex your back hard enough, it'll clean off your reed for you. Try this in the field, it works.
So tech tip number 497, on a hot day, the water that's in your tube right here will heat up. So all you gotta do is blow it back into your bladder, and then you can suck back in cold water. And plus you get a little bit of backwash, which makes your immune system stronger.
Tech tip number 75. If hunting is terrible, come up with cool tech tips for everybody. And just stand here and think of cool stuff.
perfect.
All right.
You just got to outrun the wind, and then it's at your back.
That's
Yeah,
like your back.
exactly.
Which you had a great point. I
It
thought.
does make sense.
It does make perfect sense. All right, Trevor, you're up. You are up.
What do you got? What do you got in the book?
I've got, oh, wow. Really? You want to know about the book, huh? You make fun, but now you want to know about the book.
That was me throwing out sarcasm.
Oh, super. Well, sarcasm. You want me to just, oh, he's drowning. Do you want me to just let you flail, or you want some help here?
I feel fine.
I'll throw you a life ring. How about that? I'll throw you a life ring. You had Trent's Hunt and 50 Days of Positivity.
Yeah, I know. Because I was the one who told you.
Okay. All right. Now we're talking.
No, in all seriousness, guys, you guys saw Trent was in on every single day
Yes.
of every single hunt. And most of the days started up with Trent waking up in the dark, in his tent, hitting the record button. I don't know if you guys have filmed much, but it's super, super hard, day in and day out, to wake up and hit record when you haven't had any luck for, 2 days, 5 days.
Yeah.
The last part of this project, you guys know, is brutal, right? 14 days or something crazy of not getting a bull on the ground. That can be super discouraging. Trent stayed positive better than anyone I think on this planet could have stayed. Kind of motivated everyone to keep their head up, keep going. Usually what happens is the record button doesn't get hit anymore. The pack gets put in, rain comes, snow comes, and you find excuses to be like, it was too cold, or the camera was getting wet, or there was nothing to really show. But no, Trent told that story for you guys, and for me too. I wasn't there. I think that's profound. So
Yeah.
anyway,
I agree.
pretty awesome.
100%, yeah.
Thank you.
It was unbelievable.
It was awesome.
It was
So
awesome.
that's, I don't know how they would ever show those clips, but yeah. amazing.
If they're there,
I
here
think
they
that
are.
all culminates and shows why he deserved what he got this season in Wyoming, and that whole
Yeah.
roller coaster,
Yep.
and his positivity led us to finding that bull that he killed.
Yeah. Agree.
This is awesome.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Thank you guys.
Yep.
There he is. Yeah, coming down the ridge towards us. 125 yards, trotting. To the right. To the right. Can I move to the left? Coming to your right. He's on his feet. He's down right there. He's on his feet. I hit him good, didn't I? Shaking his head. Shaking his head. Please God. Please God. He whirled, but you were so close there. I think he got hit. Like he did the blackout, shaking his head. Oh yeah, when he was going up the hill, he was doing the wobble. I thought he was down right there. I hit him right where. I got him. That stick, did you see that little tree in my way? I just held just to the right of it. I mean, I missed it by, it must have been just that much. There's nothing better than
I love you, Tim. I love you so much. I knew it. I knew. You just can't give up, man. You did it. Trent? I don't know. I don't know what to say.
And guys, it's not about being a 6 point at all. It's just about getting the elk. It's beautiful.
He's gorgeous.
It's beautiful. He just had a place, I think, that he wanted to go. And he covered all that distance, and he made it to that place.
I'm so proud of you, Trent. You stuck with like, this trip's been like the epitome of bow hunting, brotherhood, and
It has been a roller coaster. Okay.
Man, he's getting emotional.
Okay.
I love it. I love it.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Moving on. Sorry. Moving on.
Okay.
Steve. You don't
He's
have
only
any
got 2 written
I
down.
only had 2.
You don't have any more.
But
Cody.
that last one right there was,
Thank you.
that was
Thank you, guys.
the best.
Cody. Casey snoring. Casey.
So, you know, generally speaking, we run a pretty low-key camp. Like, throw our sleeping bag out, crawl underneath the truck, roll in the tarp. Whatever it is. Especially, like, growing up around here, like, we just ended up wherever we end up, call it a night. So we, on the Oregon coast, it's heavy dew. You're basically soaked head to toe. So you're, like, sleeping in your sleeping bag. And Trent finally gets everyone up. He's the first guy out, and he starts walking around. Here's Casey, and you hear...
It was loud.
It's loud. I mean, loud as
loud.
can be. You know, go over, carries on a conversation with B-Mac in the back of the truck. Casey's at his feet. Like, hey, Case, wheels up in 5. Yep, okay, yep, sounds good.
He acts
Wheels up
totally
in 5.
awake, too.
Totally awake.
He was totally awake. Hey, Trent, you ready to go? Yeah, I'm standing
He
here.
starts to get super annoyed that you're like trying to pick on him or something.
then-
Like, why are you talking to me?
Literally, in like mid-sentence, like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. He was out.
Just narcolepsy, like, to the fullest.
And then I'm like, Casey, and he acted like it was my fault. He's like, so you ready? I'm like, kinda, yeah, that's kind of what this is about.
So, here's a little bit of Casey.
I love him.
Wheels up in 5.
I love him.
Love him.
Good morning, guys. Okay, it's totally crazy. Different climates that we've been in the last couple days. So normally we just get up and it's like already hot and bothered. Here we are probably about, I don't know, 2 miles from the ocean probably. You can hear it right now in the background. And this is what we have. It's soaking wet.
Oh, goodness. It's more damp than wet.
Everything's soaking wet. We have to pick up some camp here. Here's my sleeping arrangement for all of you backcountry hunters. You don't need much. Pad, sleeping bag, throw it out on the side of the road and go to sleep. Get up and go hunting. It's not that difficult. It's go with Andrew's technique here, which is
All of your fog and condensation comes from above. So if you throw a little sandwich tarp over you, stay dry. Just a tarp.
sheer genius. Sheer genius. Moving forward.
What the hell is happening down here?
Wow. He's what we call a heavy sleeper, maybe? Maybe?
He's a freaking heavy sleeper. He's right underneath me.
You didn't hear him at all, though, all night, did you?
Even with earplugs in. It's just ridiculous.
It's just ridiculous.
We just kick him right in the
I
side.
don't think it would work, man.
Right in the side.
Hey, Case. You ready to hit the ground running, bud?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
He answers you like he's wide awake.
Yeah. Oh, like he's...
I am wide awake. I'm Trent.
He answers like, I've been up for a long time. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing?
Are you making those breakfast burrito skillets?
Yeah. What are you guys doing? This is the last day that you get to deal with me, man.
How is that possible?
Weren't we just here? Weren't we just going through this? Weren't we? Weren't we going over that? Oh boy. Oh boy.
See what I'm working with here, guys?
This
is what I'm working with.
Yeah, that's rough, man.
That is my partner.
And it's not going away anytime soon.
Like, I'm concerned of how he's gonna wake up when you leave tomorrow.
You got this, Case?
Yeah.
Yep. Grab it by the horns. Let's let him rip, bud.
Why are you only worried about me?
Oh, I'm not worried at all. I'm not worried at all.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's do the third wake-up call on Casey here. He's got this. Hey, Case.
Yep.
Ready to rock and roll?
Yep.
Sweet. 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 Ready to hit the ground running?
Yep.
Sweet. Today?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. So you gonna get up?
No.
Sweet.
Definitely not.
After breakfast skillet or before?
After.
Way after. Way after. Okay. Just checking. All right, guys. So it's gonna get light here momentarily. Well, we got quite a little time because of the fog rolls in. So huge tip for the people that just say, "Oh, I want to go kill a Roosevelt." Well, yeah, that's about as awesome as it gets. I don't know.
Hold on. Let me finish your statement. Huge tip. You gotta wake up.
First, you do have to wake up.
This is the fourth time we've been in full-on conversation.
Full-on conversation. He's right at my feet right now.
Before you can even
Mm-hmm.
transition to the next topic. This.
That was a good one. I mean, that was a good one.
I mean, it's borderline embarrassing.
It's weird.
And when I say borderline, I mean 100%.
110. Wow, that's a good one. Hey, Case.
What?
Ready to rock and roll?
Yep.
Comment below on if you have a buddy in camp that just annoys you with how loud he snores.
Yes.
The funny thing is, he's
Hey,
laughing.
hey,
The
hey,
guy where you
hey.
have to take Tylenol PM.
We're not throwing stores. We're not
Multiple
throwing
Tylenol
swords.
PM.
Gosh.
It's not
I
that
bring a
bad.
full bottle for him.
Yeah.
What?
Mostly for me.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Da, 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 da. I think last one. Dirk, I was hunting. I was totally comfortable with killing this spike. And Dirk goes, I will not.
Where's my
What was his exact words were, I think, I will knock that arrow off your wrist.
I think he was serious.
I swear to you, he was serious. It was still on the bow was still on my pack. And he's just like, no, Trent, no. Dirk is not letting me shoot this spike. Like, no.
Pretty much, yeah. He
Not-
was
you're
making
not shooting.
fun of like, his mom would be so disappointed if he doesn't make it home tonight. That's how he put it.
He's on his own. He walked across the field on his own. Anyway, here is the spike episode.
Can I just throw a bugle out there real quick?
Yeah,
Are you good at read?
I just learned last week. I can give it a try.
Okay, go like tight on the latex and then come off of it.
Okay, would you grab my tube? Is that what you call it? Tube. Oh, hold on. Cow spotted us.
Is that looking at us?
Yeah. Maybe we should not stand right in the open.
Yeah, let's go behind that tree. Go.
Wait, she's looking.
Oh, there goes one. Go. Just unhook that bow if it comes down to it.
There's a spike. Yeah. Fuzzy horn.
checking out meat. We see some more elk. Tried the bugle. Nobody's home. There's a spike coming. Come, chameleon. Oh, he is coming.
I will not let you.
You won't?
I'll knock that arrow off your rest if you try to shoot a spike.
He's walking right at us.
He's coming.
He's coming right at us.
Are you my mother?
Unacceptable.
We can do better. We can do better.
We can do better.
We almost done better.
Not that I'm passing it up, by no means. We're just not totally positive if the spike's legal. And Dirk says he'll punch me right in the kidney if I try to shoot it. Can you see it, Cody?
Am I in your way?
Mom, is it okay if I go over there and play? Should we keep trucking?
I think so.
Well, let's keep trucking.
Scan those temporary dealership projects just to make sure there's not a bull lingering up there. Yes, sir.
There's a bull. There's a bull coming in right now.
That spike.
Mm-hmm. Are those not considered bulls? Have you ever killed a spike?
Killed like 10 of them.
And I'm the bad guy.
No, I don't want you to be like me.
Please don't be like me. He's still coming. We only call in bugling. He's gonna walk. Hold on, he's gonna walk right to us. Still coming.
He's gonna be in our lap. Probably gonna come on this side.
I'm just thinking how easy it would have been with my stick bow on that. That's a big spike, big body spike. passed out my first bull. Dirk wouldn't let me shoot it.
I think we can do better.
We can do better. We can do better. That was pretty awesome, though.
His mom might be a little sad if he didn't come home for dinner tonight.
There is something about elk hunting that is pretty much, I don't know, having an elk that close, pretty rad. He was running.
He was running. I was like, he's coming. Oh my gosh, he's really coming. Right to us. Oh, that was fun. That was super fun.
All right, guys, that's all we got for extra footage, or actually footage that you've already seen, but stuff that actually made a dent in our minds. So let's just, to end this off, we just want to give a couple personal shout outs. Thank you guys so much. The feedback was awesome. I tried to get as many shout outs in as I could. Trevor, anything?
A huge shout out to you guys. Throughout this whole project, you've maintained positivity, lifting each other up. The comments just are phenomenal, and hearing you guys chime in, and it really propelled, I know, these guys to keep pushing forward for all 50 days. It was such an inspiration in interacting with each of you guys throughout, and we're gonna continue to keep doing that with you guys. So with all the projects that we have coming out, it's not like this is the end. We're gonna keep going, guys. So we're going to be pumping out some new content, I think, next week sometime, maybe.
Absolutely.
We're going to take a little time for the holidays, New Year, and we're going to get right back at it, full bores. Pretty excited to keep bringing you guys along and having you guys come with us for 2018. So,
Steve?
I agree, totally. I'd like to throw a shout out to everybody that has supported us and followed, stood behind us from the start. And I'd like to throw one more shout out to not only my father-in-law, Vern Niblack, who is in Portland right now in a hospital going through extensive chemotherapy for a bone marrow transplant, but to everybody else out there that can't be home over the holidays,
exactly,
Christmas, New Year's, who wherever you are, you know, we just, our thoughts and prayers are with troops overseas, everybody. Our thoughts and prayers are with all of you. So
Cody?
I want to, you know, give a shout out to my wife, all of our wives. You know, it was a tough season. I know on my wife, just for the fact that when I left, our son was 6 weeks old, and so she had a 6-week-old and a 2-year-old at home, and she was so amazing through the whole time being gone, completely supportive, and I just want to thank her for allowing us for this to happen, and then supporting us when we got home, and this daily upload and this wild adventure that this YouTube channel has really created in our lives. It's been amazing with that and the support. So I just want to thank all the wives out there.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely, yeah. To end it off, my wife, she's my rock, Kendra. I love her so much. She endured, what, 52 days, I think it was, in the end? Long time.
The hunt, and then
then this extra 52 days of editing. So I love you, honey. And I want to give a shout out to my dad, actually, for me and Trevor both. He went to surgery today, had surgery on his knee. He's felt timber all his life. Did what I did actually before I started this YouTube and before I did this. Anyway, my dad is the toughest man I've ever met. And
yes, he is.
Great man. Thank you for everything that you taught us about the Elkwoods. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this. Next year's another year, guys.
Yeah.
Another year.
Yep. We're excited.
Before we end it all, final shout out should go to the two of you.
Yes, you two.
Who spent hours and hours.
Countless hours.
16 hours a day.
Yes.
It's just such a big leap to have taken.
Yes.
And it's just been awesome to watch you guys go through each day and to see where it's come now. So big shout out to you guys.
Yeah. We thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
From the bottom of our hearts. I mean, it's unbelievable.
And that was this whole project turned into, okay, let's go hunt 5 states and hunt elk. And then it's like, well, let's collaborate. And I think the coolest thing that we were able to do, and we didn't quite realize, but the brotherhood that we built and shared amongst all these camps with Hush, Elk 101, Pure Elevation, Phelps, all that. I mean, it was like, it's that, I think Trevor said it best. What? We are one?
Yeah. I think that after thinking about how this whole project has like transpired and what it's come to, it just makes me think that no matter where we are in whatever state, whatever thing that we like to hunt, whatever genre, bow hunting, rifle hunting, what it comes down to is we are one. You know, we don't have to compare everything. You know, this whole thing, it's just been so amazing to see everyone lift each other up and talk about all the positivity about. It's just been really neat. And so moving forward, I want to make this 2018 all about the message of we are one together as hunters, all across the board, man, woman, child, whatever it is. So
pull band together, pull each other up.
And from your guys' emails, it's amazing that, so your guys' emails that you guys send, we read all of them. What you guys portray to us is that we're part of your hunting group too. And we feel that so much as far as we're a unity, you know. It's so hard to explain, I guess, but we're definitely a bro nation. How about that?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it's the best way I can explain it. We are definitely part of you guys, and as much as you guys are a part of us. So thank you guys so much for that.
This is where I normally say same place, same time tomorrow. But I guess we are going to do that. Giveaways tomorrow.
Yeah, giveaways tomorrow.
Guys, we got the giveaways coming tomorrow. We've got a ton of cool stuff to give away. Please tune in for that. But we thank you guys so much for coming with us on this journey. This 50-day journey that is life-changing for us. Hopefully it made an impact on you guys too. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you to everybody.
We love you. Have a great night.
Please, guys, please subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe to our channel and click on notifications to get notifications as we release videos through the rest of 2017 and 2018, it'll just send a quick little message up on your phone to let you know of our next project going on. We would love to keep in touch with each and every one of you guys. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.